Hey guys, this is OJ Total. Come at you guys again with another video. So this is a message to black women who have a problem with black men dating outside their race, and I had to make this video because I have to get this out of my chest. Black women, look, I understand you want a good black man, but ask yourself this: do you really want a good black man, or do you want a thug? Like, what type of good black man do you want? Ask yourself that question, because there were good black men that approached you, that wanted to give you, who wants you, well, they wanted to give you a chance, and you didn't want them because you thought of them as corny, lame, and that's what you thought of them as: corny, lame, and didn't have enough swagger, and he was too nice. And most of these black men was not giving up hope. They was like, okay, I mean, she's just one black woman. I don't think every black woman think like this. And then when he approached so many black women, he just thought to himself, man, like, these black women don't prefer a good black man. I don't sag my pants. I'm about my purpose. I'm trying to live a stable life. And yet most of these black women don't want to give me a chance. And then they give up hope that no black man want a good black man. That's what most of these black men think of. Not all, but some of them think like this. And they say, you know what, I'm going to get me another race of woman. And those other races of women accept him because they want a good black man. And of course, you may say, you don't think white women, other races of women don't date thugs? I'm not saying that, because they do. They prefer bad boys in their community as well. I'm not saying that. But you have to understand that those women in their community, they don't have this culture like we do that prefer thuggish, pimpish men. You don't hear that in white communities and Asian communities all the time. Of course, you hear this term called Chad, because most white women go after Chad, and yes, you hear that all the time. But it's not like a everyday thing when it comes to black. It's not everything thing when it comes to black men. Black women preferring to date a Jerome or a Tyrone. You see what I'm saying? Because most black women every time prefer to date guys who sag their pants. When they see a guy who doesn't sag his pants, or don't have chains around his neck, or have his head capped, or have a bunch of tattoos, or sag his pants, you consider him as cool, confident, and a real man. When you consider a guy who doesn't have those things as lame, corny, and freaking gay, as you say it. And then when you see him with a white woman or other races of women, especially a white woman, you say he's a traitor, he's a sellout, he's a coon, he's this, that, and the third. But you didn't want him. He was a good black man. That man can actually make your life worthwhile. But you didn't want that. You chose the guy who is about the streets. That's it. If you black women want you a good black man, you need to stay away from, you got to be good yourself. You got to be good yourself. Because you can't be being ratchet. You can't be freaking masculine. You can't have so many attitudes. I'm not saying all black women have attitudes, but understand why black women prefer to date white women. Not more, but understand why black men give up on black women and prefer to date other races of women and give them a shot. Because most women from outside the black community, they want them a good man. They want to get married. They don't want to keep dating the bad boys. Even though they do date those bad boys, it's not more pleasant. It's not more pleasant. I mean, I can't even say it. It's not more. It's not more happening in their community than it's happening in the black community. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why most black women prefer to date their races of women. Not more, but you have to understand what you gotta understand why black men choose to date in their race. And understand this: black men prefer to date white. They prefer to date. I'm not white. I'm sorry. They prefer to date black women more than to date other races of women, especially white women. 85% of black men choose to marry black women. 93% of black women marries black men. So that's a big number right there. So you can't say that, well, because you see it in the media, you see it on commercials, you see it on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Those people are just the minority. Understand that. And if you want you a good black man, you got to be good yourself. You can't be loud. You can't be ghetto. You can't have an attitude. You can't look like a freaking a hood rat or behave like a hood rat. That's why you keep attracting guys from the street, because you are the street. You behave like the street. What you are is going to attract people in your life. Let me repeat that again. The way you are is going to attract certain people in your life. I think I should have said it like that, but that's what I meant to say. The way you are is going to attract certain people in your life. That's just the truth of it. Okay? So understand this, black women. If you want your black kings, you gotta be good yourself. You can't be ratchet, you can't be this. You can't be calling your own men of your own men in your community corny and lame because they're not for the streets. They don't sag their pants. They don't have these. They don't wear Jordans or all that other stuff. That doesn't make him a real man. I'm not saying you should marry a guy who's less feminine. Who's feminine. I understand that. But if that man is genuine and nice, how can you consider that as lame and as gay and as he's corny? No, you're just no good. You're just no good. A woman, this goes for every woman under the sun who think like this to a man who's being nice. Any woman that says that a man is too nice and too genuine for me, you're just no good as a human being, or just for a woman. You're just no good. Because why would me as a man or as a woman say to another person, you're just too nice for me, you're just too genuine for me? That's just letting me know and other people know that you're just no good, and you prefer guys who is not genuine to you. You prefer those type of men and women. You're just no good. Because if you can express love to other people, like real true love to other people, then you can express true love to yourself. That's the truth of it. If your neighbor express love to you, but yet you can't express love to your neighbor, that shows you, right? You're showing to your neighbor that you don't love yourself. When a person doesn't love yourself, they love themselves, they can't express love to others. That's just the truth of it. But anyways, black women, look at statistics. Please look it up. Majority of black men prefer to date you. But the problem is why black men to now is giving up on black women. I'm not saying the majority is giving up, but the reason why some black men in that majority is giving up on you, because you don't want them. You don't want a mature, good black man with responsibilities and who is genuinely loving. You look at that as lame, gay, and corny. And that's why most men are getting accepted from other races of women, because those women prefer those type of men. They do. And you keep, you prefer a guy from the street, and you get upset and bitter at those black men who's giving up on you. If you don't want black men to give up on you, what you should do is then stop dating the hood rats. The thugs and the bums and guys with chains and who got swags. Leave those men alone and get those men that you truly desire. I'm telling you, guys who is genuinely loving, a guy who's about his purpose, a guy who has responsibility, a guy who got who's mature, who got self-discipline in his life, is going to make your life worthwhile than a guy who got nothing going on for himself. You're going to be a woman raising a man than you having a man who's already a man. So if you want that, I advise you to change yourself and then change your dating choices in men. Don't be complaining when you see a black man happy with the woman that he has, because you're not that woman, because you still chasing these thugs. You keep chasing these bums. You're getting pregnant by these bums. Stop saying to these nice men, oh, you're too nice, you're too genuine. When you say that, you're just no good. You're no good as a woman. You're no good. When you tell me that I'm too nice, I'm too genuine, you're just no good. You're not nice yourself. You're telling me as a man, you're no good. I'm a no good woman. The reason why I don't want to go on a date with you, because I'm no good. I feel like you're better than me. I feel like I'm not a nice person and I feel threatened. That's what you're telling nice men. That's what you're telling me as a man. So all I'm saying to you women out, you black women out there, if you change yourself, be the genuine black woman that most black men want to desire. I'm telling you, black women, I'm not trying to put you down or talk down to you or anything like that. Yes, it's wrong for black men to talk down to black women. I agree with that 100%. It's wrong. Black men, love your sisters. Your sisters was there for you from slavery up till now. Don't talk to your women. Okay, it's great that you prefer other races of women, but don't talk down to them, especially if you had a black mother who she was there for you and raised you right. But what I'm trying to tell you as a black man, black women, if you want good black men, you got to be good yourself. Stop chasing these thugs. Stop shaking your butt on Twitter and on Instagram and all these other platforms. Stop having that attitude. Stop being ghetto. Be educated. Look at other races of women. Know that, yes, you see them twerk and do the exact same thing, but it's not the majority. I want to be honest with you. Majority of black women, it's sad to say this, but most of us, black women, how can I say this? Majority of black women, they shake their butt on Instagram, TikTok, all these other platforms. And that's why some black men, they don't want to date those type of black women, and they start going to other races women, because you have few of their women do those things, but the majority don't do those things, But like I said, black women, those who are in the majority, please take yourself seriously. I'm not saying that black women will always be shaking the bus on Instagram. They will never be. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I hope the majority of you black women change your ways and stop shaking your butt on Instagram and all these other platforms. Stop acting ghetto and all that other stuff. Not every black woman is like this, but sadly, but surely, majority of them are like this. And it's sad to say those things. I don't want to say it like that, but I hope. I'm just encouraging the majority of black women and including black men, to just get off the streets and start getting an education, start getting a trade, or start a business, and be a productive person in society. But this video is for black women anyways. But all I'm saying to you black women out there is, take yourself seriously. If you want a genuine good black man, you have to be genuine good to yourself. And stop shutting a good black man for some good for nothing thug because he's exciting to you. Because later on, when you get in your 30s, that good black man is going to be taken by the white woman that you envy, or some other black woman who is good herself. This is Ochai Toto coming at you guys with this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and tell me what you think about this video. But anyways, peace.